think this is time.
Boogie told me that he and
Nope.
Wings
Never happened.
had spoken to Keen, and that
150%
Keen wanted to do a podcast
never
with all
happened.
three of us. No money or anything was discussed. He just say, you know, he wants to do a podcast with all three.
Phil said no money was discussed, but Keemstar said $50,000. He's on stream. Watch.
I didn't know that's what Keen was trying to reach out to me. I said maybe that's what it was. I didn't know because I never spoke with him.
Lies.
Phil, hearing this, and
I feel like
Sorry.
Craig is like the Dr.
No,
Phil of it.
This is some fucking
Phil,
bullshit,
you know,
man.
hearing this right now, I just
bullshit,
have to
man.
tell you, it's just not adding up to me. It's just not adding. You got an offer for $50,000 as a sign-on bonus to do this podcast. Now, why won't you do it?
Sure.
You need to get your head out of your own ass and put yourself to work.
You're fucking bullshit. Come on. If you know who Phil is.
GTA Online. The game, the single player did come out in like September, but then GTA Online. Because I remember.
Sure.
I got it for the 360, I believe. Yeah, dude, think about that. That was, and again, originally the only way you could play GTA 5 was on the 360 and PS3. It wasn't on PC yet.
But was GTA 5
That
online
was
on
disgusting.
360 only?
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
wow,
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
wow.
A very intelligent brain.
Which I do not have. But
I do have
weird,
issues.
weird.
Think about it. We're watching Phil. 90% of my soundboard is now Phil.
Yep.
I watch Phil, like, say, like, I'm, like, working on something. I'll watch, like, detractor videos of Phil. I quote Phil. We're having a 7th anniversary May 1st live stream 12-hour special
Right.
to commemorate
John
Phil
Love.
masturbating live on stream. I have a fucking Phil problem.
Yeah, it kind of does. Don't get me wrong, love it, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, take all the time and look, and there are plenty of people that are still crazy into Grand Theft Auto Online,
Which I
GTA Online.
think is completely warranted.
So, it is.
Should
Yeah, I heard.
done.
I think the issue for Duty and
Weird.
Snort Hogan is that
Weird, yeah.
I don't know if it's Phil doing it. If it's Phil doing it, is that your footage is too raw. It got to be more transformative.
Wait, what?
I believe that's the issue.
Oh, they're getting hit by Phil because it's
See, like,
too.
Phil couldn't come after me
It's
as much
too
as I
raw?
almost talk
Oh my
about him on a
gosh.
daily basis because I talk more than Phil talks.
Sure, and
This
I
is
do
as
that as well.
transformative as it gets. It's not Phil. So I do believe that's why I was
This
kind of
is as
because
transformative.
Phil has said like, yeah, I don't go after people's videos anymore. I honestly believe him.
It's quoting.
I do. At this point, it would not. I think even he realizes. Yes, Phil realizes something. Breaking news.
YouTube.com/Evangler. No, it's something else, right?
That it would be real bad press for him.
Sure. Would it though?
Why is it striking
So-
DSP detractor channels, man? The only, like I
Very
said,
odd.
dude, you're a public figure. So long as it's not slander or defamation, or you're not like putting
Oh
out
my
people's
God,
personal
Synthwave
information or
Evangler.
trying to harm them,
Artificial
just
computer learning. We can do
roasting
that.
them
Because
the stupid shit they do online. They're public figures.
Pirate
It should be
Attack. Do
fair
they
game.
like
Same
this
with
one
me.
better?
I know people make
don't
videos about
know.
me. I don't know
We'll
what
see.
fish is sending me. I am not playing your audio messages right now. I just want to give a
Sure.
huge
Oh, yeah.
shout out
Oh
to
my gosh.
Peter North. Peter North. He conducted the soundtrack for Skyrim. Hey, there you go. Can you do a DJ mix of Phil and Quantum's breast?
Bro, like, come on, man. I'm trying to, like, not get struck for spam and deceptive practices. You're making it really, really difficult. I mean, I'll go, I guess.
A Phil and Quantum. How can I do that? Oblivion Music. I'm watching a man named Phil who snorts when he is ill. He snorts all the time.
Except in interviews. True story.
I'm not blowing bubbles again.
It's true story.
Craig and I are, yeah, they were friends.
Yep.
DSP declared him not a friend real quick. I could do,
I don't know.
Breastfeed it.
Yes.
Breastfeed it.
Yes.
Breastfeed it.
Yes.
I don't want to like restream Rich because that's low hanging fruit, I believe. Likes one? Who the fuck liked me? Why would you do that? Don't do that. We will restream me, I guess. Question mark? I don't know. What? Kinda his stream. So weird shit. Don't know whether to say, oh, I'm restreaming, maybe not, probably not. But I kinda am, but I'm not.
Yes.
Breastfeed it.
Yes.
Breastfeed it.
Yes.
Breastfeed it.
Yes. Oh, la 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 la.
that's all I got.
And hearing the business opportunity that was laid, I don't even know if it's still there or not, but what are your thoughts right now, given what Keem has said to you?
Thoughts? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah,
what are
just
you
as
What did you want me to think?
as he's laid this out, like lay out your feelings based on what Keemstar has laid out for you.
Sure. What are you doing?
I have absolutely no problem doing anything with Boogie or Wings. In fact,
Nope.
I
He
had the
lied.
conversation
100% he
with
lied.
more later in the year. Would he be interested in maybe doing a podcast with me or me behind his show or whatever? Whatever it may be. These guys, I did a react about Wings last year, about his documentary. That me doing a collab with them, just doing a fun podcast is not out of the question for the future.
Why?
But your issue is with Keemstar and his business principles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
110%.
Correct.
Okay.
He's
This is dumb. Why are we even watching
It's
this?
not like you're working with Quantum TV,
Sure.
man. It's not like you were working with Richard Spencer.
Why does it matter, dude? He was going to sign you on with a $50,000 bonus. If I was a lol cow, I would do that immediately.
Bro.
I'm not even big enough to be a fucking lol cow.
I just watched SpongeBob SquareNuts. I need to bleach my eyes with some wholesome fap and fill. It looks like you got caught fapping with that face right there.
So understand. So even if there's an opportunity for you to remove yourself from quote unquote
not
level
gonna do
one and potentially have an
Team
opportunity
Star's
further
like,
down the
whatever,
line to
man.
potentially sell the podcast
Nope.
to something
Ain't gonna do
and
it.
put 50 grand in your pocket initially, that's a 100%
Dumb.
no-go.
Dumb.
You miss like the days of, what was that website where it had really horrific videos? Live Leak? The Live Leak
Live
days?
leak.
That's what you miss?
You don't.
Oh man,
You don't want to be
See, I didn't
there.
know that was, you put me on the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we
Because
do. That's
this
an
is a-
interview. Right?
This is a discussion.
That is
it
an
has to be
interview.
made by me. It has to be made by my wife. We have to talk about
No,
it. 'cause
no,
this was a
fuck
discussion
that.
we had
No.
today.
You're a man, man.
Sorry, Keem.
Do
Can
whatever
I
you
criticize you
gotta
fairly
do.
if I'm reasonable and don't not under the belt? Can,
Fucked
can I
up,
be
man.
honest about you?
Sure, you can say whatever you want about me,
Sure.
but I just want to represent how I feel about the situation. I'm not done, but go ahead.
Okay. So, Keem, you are someone who, when you look at your history on the internet, it's very interesting, and I'm actually, I'm impressed with what you've done.
And you should be, but you're gonna turn them down, so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched a documentary about you last year. You started off trolling people in Halo. I mean, holy shit. And you turned that into an empire
Yeah.
of money on YouTube.
Good for
You know what I'm saying?
him.
That's crazy. That's so admirable. And if anything, one of the things you absolutely need to be praised for is your determination. You were
He is making tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars upon your every dollar,
shut
so.
down time after time. False copyright strikes, real takedown requests, all kinds of shit. People wanted you off the net, right?
I
You're still
fucking
there.
I hate
You never gave up.
everything.
Damn, that's a success story. That's
Phil, it
more-
sounds familiar, dude.
Yeah.
I guess.
It literally sounds like you.
I don't.
Oh
It's true.
my
We
gosh.
just heard your story, and it is. Craig's absolutely right.
Okay. Now, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
all right,
Who
you
has
look at what
hundreds
King's
of
done,
thousands of
what I-
dollars?
I'll probably be forgotten. I'll just be a fart in
Yep.
the wind, right?
That is
I got
100%
100,000 videos on the
correct.
internet. No one's gonna remember Darkseid Phil,
Yep.
besides the guy who jerked off on stream, and probably this WWE Champions thing will go away eventually, just like everything else. Who cares?
Imagine
But-
if I jerked off the stream.
Guy jerked off on stream. That
Oh, it got
is
you to
the one
laugh.
thing he said that's accurate.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's pretty funny. My girlfriend laughed at that. Maybe I should. Don't know. Pretty funny. Bill DSP.
Keem, has a big body of work. He's known, but when you look at
He keeps on putting in these sexual innuendos.
But-
Keem, you're huge. You're gigantic. You're throbbing. Please just get my ass.
Okay,
and
Rich.
just get
Okay,
there.
Rich. Yes. I kind of wanted to be like, oh my god, we're gonna watch Phil, but fair enough, Rich. Like, you're gonna. Rich, I don't think would ever copyright strike me, but fair enough. He does.
Oh my God, Keem, just rest your balls on my balding
Or-
head.
Who would not want that? I don't know. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, it turns me on.
Oh yeah, turns me on.
Turns me on.
Know it, girl.
how
Who doesn't? Right?
made his movie. Okay. Again, I'm going off documentaries and things I've
Like,
seen.
let's not.
Keem,
Coming.
you have to openly admit that there were a lot of things that you've done that you probably have no
Who
issue with whatsoever. You always feel from your perspective. 'Cause there's always two perspectives on everything, right?
Holy shit, Phil! I gotta say, this is fucking rich coming from you right now, though.
Yeah,
you're
fine.
you're getting your information from the detractors that Keem has, and that's what you're basing
It's-
this on. When
that
this whole
is
episode you've
hilarious.
been talking about how much shit your detractors have made other people think about you. Like, do you hear yourself right
Oof,
now?
oof.
Indeed I
That
do.
is so oof. That
Indeed,
is
I
so
do.
fucking oof. Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't hear about
Pretty
yourself
rough.
right now.
That's the nature
Okay.
of the beast. That's how YouTube works, man. That's how all this works, right?
Dude,
That's how YouTube. That's how.
he.
No, it isn't. You can't have a double standard on how people.
I agree with Rich.
So you're.
I think we should watch this like on our own. Dark Side Phil offered 50K by Keemstar. We're about, was it 22 minutes 30 seconds? Okay. Dark Side Phil offered 50,000. Keemstar. We're at 22 minutes and 30 seconds. Hey man, I'm just going off
You
of
had an
that.
opportunity with Keemstar.
22
drama.
30, right? We'll do 22. Yeah, 22
Okay.
30.
That's how YouTube works, man. That's how all this works. Right?
Okay.
Fuck, man.
You're right.
Sure.
So, from what I've heard and seen about Keem,
Right.
I call them a misery broker. All right, Keem, on a day when you have a good day, it's because someone else is having
And-
a bad day.
And Keem is just kind of listening. Keemstar, man, ever got a fucking word in with them? Fair enough, you know.
Someone else has drama going on. Someone else has horrible things happening in their life.
Sure.
It's your good day, man.
I've
It's time for
had
you to
that.
blow that up, and then you interject like
Blow- blow
shoe
my shit up,
engine.
Keem.
Shoot. Get into that life. Get into that drama, right? You gotta be
Yeah.
a part of it. And now,
Why
get them
would
on your
you
show so
not?
that you can pull this out to be not just a one-time
Fair,
thing,
I
but now it's going to be
think,
pulled
but
on for weeks and weeks if there's
whatever.
Phil,
something
do you
to
know
milk
the
for
internet
profit,
at all?
keep going.
Do you know
Oh,
the
I know.
internet at all?
Yes, I do.
Do you see who's successful on the internet? I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I would probably be
Right.
more successful if I talk shit on people, but like I don't, and you know, like I do what I can because
But
that's
it's
just where
team,
I'm
man.
at, you know. So it's like
You're
you can't be
dumb
upset when
if
people
you
use
don't.
the algorithms for their advantage,
I'm
which
sorry.
Keem seems to have figured out.
You're right. And at one point I was. At one point I was a
He's
real
just
stupid
waiting.
jealous
Team
guy.
is like, I
And
don't give
feel
a
like I'm putting
flying
out
fuck
content
about
that's
any
not
of it.
harmful to anyone.
That's
I'm
fair.
just doing gameplay. I'm dicking around on the internet here with my viewers.
Kinda,
and this guy gets
yeah.
over and he's doing this drama content. People are saying it's hurtful. You know, you're right. At the same time, everyone has what's called a moral compass, correct?
Sure.
And you know, I've been talking about this on my streams recently. I was raised a Roman Catholic.
DSP.
All right, I'm not
Dude.
religious anymore.
If you're not religious anymore, why would you bring it up? Sorry, that is so annoying to me.
So this is not like an excuse, but I grew up with
But
certain morals.
not
all
an
right, and
excuse.
values.
Oh,
And
I
to
got
me,
morals.
The only way that I can get over on the internet and or just get over in life is by stepping on other people. I'm not going to step on those people. I would
Dude,
rather.
I don't think that's
all
what
of
Keem's
this.
doing when he's making videos.
Nope.
You know, I see
Bro.
D-Day Cobra. Shout out to him. I saw him in chat earlier. You know, and tweeted us out. Thank you, buddy.
Like, what do we,
he
what do
talks
we
shit on
got?
anyone. Like, he
Non-stop
freaking-
erotic cabaret.
You know, he monetizes the haters better than anyone I know.
Right.
And
Well,
I've talked to him personally off air,
Uh.
and he's a fucking great guy, and like has a good
Keem-
moral compass to me. I don't think talking shit about people on
Keem, I don't know if he's a great guy, but I think he's a fair guy. I really, actually do. I don't like how he goes about, doing shit, but if he did it to me, fuck it, I'd do it.
the internet
Ain't gonna lie.
somehow changes who you are, right? As your moral compass. I mean, you said moral
I mean,
compass. It's
Keem
like,
is
come on, dude.
here, man.
can I
He's-
ask Phil a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Phil,
Okay.
listen. All right, if me running Drama Alert
Sure,
is like
sure.
taking advantage of people's misery, right?
Right.
Because the way I understand it,
As
how
it
you're
is,
explaining
yeah.
it, is like a YouTuber will get canceled, and then I cover the story on my platform, or you had the fappening, right? And I covered the story on my platform that I'm making money off of other people's downfalls, right? That's the way you see it.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, there's people on YouTube that run documentaries on important things that happen on the internet. They're also in the same situation, correct?
What do you mean by that?
They're
What kind of
making money.
documentary?
They're making
Yeah.
money on a newsworthy story
Don't be fucking dumb, Phil.
on the
So
internet.
like factual reporting of things
Yes,
that are happening.
that's
Like
true.
news Network? Like, what do you mean?
100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then I inject my opinion on these stories as well. But there are YouTubers, right? They're commentators,
so
and then there's
fucking
commentators that
dumb,
do
man.
like documentary style stuff that
Yes.
cover drama on the internet. You're saying that every single one of them is accepting blood money because they're voicing
That is
their
true.
opinions on
That
what's
is,
going on.
Keem is 100% true.
Simply voicing your opinion is one thing, Keem, but let's take a look at your history here. There's been
Nope, doesn't
documented
matter.
cases where you've
Doesn't
actually
matter.
staged stuff.
Does
and
not matter,
extrapolated
my friend.
drama in situations where it didn't
No.
really exist. There's
Nope,
evidence.
doesn't matter.
There's people who've admitted
Explain
to it.
that. Explain that.
Yeah. Tell me more. I'm
There's
not
a
aware of these.
The documentary I watched last year, but June the King made this one. And I guess there was a situation with a YouTuber, and I forget if he was a Minecraft YouTuber or another YouTuber.
Does it matter?
And, originally he appeared supposedly as an upfront, honest guest on Keemstar's show covering this drama. I think it was
Sure.
allegations that he had been with underage girls or something like that. Okay. Come to find out, later on, the whole, or at least part of it, was orchestrated
Dude,
between the two
I
behind the
do
scenes.
not
Like, I
like
guess he wanted to
Phil.
get back at someone, his ex or his current girlfriend, and Keem participated in that setup situation.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That doesn't even sound legit whatsoever. I have no idea
Okay,
what you're
you have
talking
the right
about.
to deny it. That's fine.
But-
You know what? It's out there. Just so you know, that
Well,
shit's out there, man.
I-
I just wanna
nobody's
say-
ever
I just
heard of
wanna
it,
say,
so
like, you
it's fair.
participated in supporting a YouTuber, all right, that covered
my
a
gosh,
story
so funny.
on my misery,
So
right? If I
fucking funny.
supposedly did something wrong, you watched and supported another YouTuber doing exactly what Dromler does.
It's a good point.
Well,
Like-
and on top of that, just to kind of reiterate this, like once again,
That's
Phil, you're
funny.
telling Keemstar that he has the right to deny that because he's saying it didn't happen, even though you're saying there's a mountain of proof in this documentary, right? The same thing is being
That's
said to
a-
you right now about your
Ooh.
WWE legends and everything like that, and you
Ooh.
have the right to deny it too, even
Ooh.
though there's a mountain of evidence through documentaries online.
Correct. But the difference, Keen, to respond
that's
to your
a
point, sorry, the
lot.
point that just came up.
Mhm.
The documentary is not just negative
Sure.
stuff about you. Okay, you understand? The documentary is actually covering your entire history.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't care, and he offered you $50,000. So if you don't take, like, I don't know
learned
about
a
it,
lot of things about you that I find very admirable and very positive by watching that. It
but not admirable enough to take $50,000.
really did cover factually your rise and all the stuff that's happened and some of the
How
big
do you know that, though,
controversies you've been
factually?
involved in.
How do you know it's factual? I'm just curious. It's on the internet, so it must be true.
I know. Phil, real quick. I mean, I see documentaries on
Dude.
DSP, but you on the show said half of the stuff's not even true. So
Right.
I'm confused. Is the internet 100% trustworthy or not? Because when it's
Oh,
about me,
shit.
it's all facts.
Oh,
When it's about
shit.
you, it's all lies. I'm
Fucking
confused.
crazy.
It's not all fact and it's not all lies. It's always somewhere
So,
between.
so why is he saying that the stuff that he's seen on the internet is all facts about Keem, but all lies about him? Weird.
Right? We all know
Strange.
that. We're not stupid. We're not born yesterday. When you watch that
Strange.
documentary, you gotta kind of suspend your disbelief. Say, hey, okay, believe it or don't.
But why
right? Make
is
your own
he-
judgments based
So
on
you
what
chose to
believe
believe this one when it came to Keem.
Right?
In a couple particular cases, I'm not saying that one documentary is the only thing I've ever heard about.
Okay. Alright.
There's been lots of people who.
There's been lots of people, but you feel the.
That's what you're referencing a lot so far. So that's what I'm going on.
Can we come to
Sure.
the conclusion that me and you both have a bad reputation? We're controversial figures, but one of us is wildly more successful.
I wouldn't even say I'm successful at all. So
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Keemstar, continue with what you were saying. Okay, I think we've established this. Keemstar, continue with what you were talking about leading up to this. You
Oh,
reached out
Bill
to
hates this.
Boogie Wings and DSP.
Oh my
50 grand on the table to start the podcast.
I would do that. I
So-
would do that.
Knowing
fucking
how
day,
to
every
help
day.
all three of them. All right. And then also creating a business opportunity for myself, right? You know, it is
Sure.
all these things combined. And not only just helping DSP, Wings, and Boogie and myself, because this is a brilliant idea, but it's also helping every single person that's in this chat right now. It's also helping
Sure.
every single one of your haters, every
Sorry.
single one of your guys' actual supporters. Everybody wants this content. This is a win. This is a golden
I
opportunity.
mean, not
So-
for Phil.
Knowing this and wanting to reach out to help you, I found
Like,
you
come
to be
on.
so incredibly difficult to work with. Boogie already contacted you.
Dude, like, this is so insane. This is so fucking insane. Like, what do I even have to say to, like, be like, oh my god, this is insane. But it's his work. I really don't know. Man, I'm not the biggest Keemstar fan, like, of all time, for sure, but bro, like, I know what's going on, and fuck, man, like, hold on, let me put up some music. Please don't fucking copyright, or no, I've never been, the lie, I have been copyright struck because I watched HDQ, and fuck them, I'm never watching them again, even though I like people on there, but no, I ain't doing that shit again. Anyway, let's go with sure. I'll be right back. DSP. Can't defend. Bresky. Right, you kind of fucked it. Fuck man, I don't know what else to do to, like, I don't know, get people on here or whatever. It's fun, but weird shit, man. Okay, here we go. This is, I don't even know, man. I am sci-fi. Whatever. I don't know. Oh, that's a weird one. Oh, this is really bad though. Oh my gosh. Very bad. Don. Sorry.
And told you that this was about a podcast.
Sorry.
I publicly tweeted, reach out to me, $50,000, and you ignored me. Then we finally start talking in DMs, and your response is, well,
Rough.
email me, because I want to set up a call.
It's rough.
We're already talking in DMs on Twitter. Why can't
Sure.
we just jump on a call and talk right away? We're already communicating. You tell me to go email you. That is so weird from my perspective. If I reach out
Strange.
to
Odd.
the biggest
Odd.
YouTuber on the platform, Mr. Beast, and I text him, hey,
Right.
we got to get on the phone. I got to talk to you about something. I'm going to talk to him within 12 hours. And this is a wildly more busy guy than you, Phil. All right? And that's the biggest
Valentina
YouTuber on the
Maria.
platform.
Thank
This is how
you.
content creators communicate with each other.
We're trying, man.
Oh, email each other. Like, we have managers to do that stuff. We have lawyers to do that stuff. I have a team of people that will get in an email. I don't get in an email ever. I'm never in a Gmail.
Sure.
You know, this is
Why would he
what are you
be?
talking about?
Email.
It's
Fucking
so
percent.
disrespectful to me when I'm just communicating you in Twitter DMs. We're talking
Yeah.
back and forth, and you're telling me I have to email you
a
in order
weird
to
one,
get on a
man.
call.
It's a
I was so confused by that.
Strange.
But I
strange
play
thing.
along. All right.
Sure.
I think one of my people may have emailed you or something. I got a phone number. We set up a scheduled time when we're gonna call
Sure.
and we're gonna talk about this. And I call you during the scheduled time, and you don't answer the phone. And then I get a
And,
message back saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I was streaming. I told you I work at this time."
Bro.
Even if that is true, and you were streaming,
Sure.
that stream is not more important than my phone call and my opportunity.
He's
It's
not
not.
wrong there.
Phil, what do
I
you
would have
think
cut
about
my
that?
shit.
Do you think that?
Hold on. I would have cut my shit like immediately and be like, oh, Keemstar is giving me like $50,000. Like, come on, man. I really don't know. Hold on. I will be right back. With all of it. Yeah, I'll be right back, man. BRB. Hey, man. Terrible. Okay, we're back. Nobody's here. Fair enough. Nor should you be, right? That's fair.
That's accurate. You have an opportunity to put 5 figures in your pocket, and you kind of give us your mindset.
I
there,
wouldn't
'cause
have.
It's also
You know-
narrative, because who cares how you're talking or whatever. First of all, Craig knows how to contact me. He contacted me to be on this show. It was pretty straightforward. Wouldn't you say, Craig? It was pretty easy to reach out to me. It wasn't hard to reach me, was it?
No, I emailed you. Yeah, it was easy.
And when we were able to talk back and forth pretty reasonably with no issue, correct? I don't think we ever had an issue.
Not how
right?
Keemstar works.
I think what we're hearing
though.
here-
Well, hold on. You think Craig is a big YouTuber though? Come on, look at this guy.
Oh, no, I'm not even saying
Hey,
it has nothing
once
to do with
upon a
size.
time, buddy. Once upon a time.
This has nothing to do with size.
Sure.
This has to do with just being reasonable. If someone has a business contact line, said this is the best way to contact me. please do it."
Right.
But instead, you
Keem
go to
doesn't.
your giant audience on Twitter and you just scream, "I want
That's how he works, though. Like,
DSP to contact me immediately.
Oh,
$50,000 on the line." It's hostile. It's disrespectful. It's unprofessional.
it's exactly professional how he does it. If he did it to me, I would run fucking screaming between my panties. Fair enough.
So you got triggered and were on the defensive immediately when you saw that.
Sure.
Keem. You
If
did
he-
not see that he was actually reaching out to help. You know,
No.
even
Not at
though.
all. I didn't even
it's-
know. People had to tell
Hold-
me in my
hold on,
chat this
so-
was happening.
So according to like what
So
I've
it's
just
his
heard,
fault.
you were talking
True.
shit about him retiring, and he jokingly responded and kind of slapped you a lighthearted slap with a glove, but said, "You know what? I'm gonna hook you up anyway."
Right.
That's the vibe I'm getting. And you were stuck on that. What year was this, by the way? Just because I
Last
kind of
year.
have a. So this was recent.
Last
Yeah,
year.
roughly a year ago.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Good
I wasn't expecting.
game.
I was expecting
I'm
a
here.
little further back. I mean, it
Nobody
feels like
cares about
Phil,
me,
you're,
but
you're
fair
in
enough.
this time of like you're trying to find that way past this
Do what?
spot that you're in.
No, I'm watching Keemstar commit career suicide. It's fun. Don't worry about it.
And I don't mean to like
I love you.
call anything out, but it does feel
Do what? You love me too? Maybe. I think that's what I heard. No, she's so asleep. It's not even funny.
like that's being stuck on level 1, right? And
It's,
I feel like
tough.
I mean,
It's tough
shout
for
out to
her.
Keem for like actually reaching out after you were talking shit. Like that's not something that happens. And if he
Nope.
was
Right.
truly trying to help you out, like that's kind of
I'll
surprising.
be a
I mean,
lockout.
I would, if
like,
someone was talking shit about me and I was as successful as Keem, I'd been like, fuck this person. I wouldn't even acknowledge them. Especially
Right.
as you say, it was just some
oh my
small
gosh.
time. I don't remember
No,
what
don't-
word
don't
you
worry
chose,
about
that you weren't even successful in your own mind.
But him talking shit to me isn't a personal thing, right? It's an opportunity
That's
for me to make a Twitter video
sure.
and make some entertainment for my audience. Like when I go on the internet,
That's how you internet right there.
when I go
that's
on
how
the
you
internet,
Phil
I'm
doesn't
not
know that
thinking
though.
about
Don't.
will people like me? Will people hate me? I'm thinking, let me make a piece of content that people will enjoy watching, whether they like me or
Will
hate
you
me or
enjoy
whatever.
watching this?
Let
I
me
don't
make
know.
some piece of
Maybe you
content that
will.
people are interested in. That's all
Fair
I
enough.
ever think about when I come to the internet is serving viewers. All right?
Sure. As you should.
Phil,
100%.
hold on,
I'm
real
good
quick.
fucking
Phil,
10%.
are you okay with this? You know, I
With
don't
what?
want. Yeah, just with this conversation. You know, I mean, you came on to do an interview with me and Craig. You know, it was a tough interview. You know, we dove deep into throughout. You know what was going
This is
on.
a legacy.
and you
if we
weren't
want to call it
prepared
that. Fair enough.
I didn't know that Keemstar would be on the show today. I didn't know either.
Neither did I.
Sure.
This all just kind of happened naturally.
Game is like,
As
man,
the
fucking.
guest on my show, I just wanted to ask you if you're cool. Like I would love for this to continue.
Game.
I just want to make sure you're cool with it.
I'm okay with this, but I mean, obviously,
cool.
we want to get back to the other
Jeez.
topics too, right? I mean, we kind of put everything
Okay.
on pause
Yeah.
when we came. And
We
I
will.
mean-
Sure, but I think something good is happening.
Well,
here, right? We're working
Agreed.
through things. We're understanding what each
Welcome,
perspective is. I understand
me.
your perspective, Phil. I understand Keemstar's perspective. So I got a question for you, Keem.
Do
Is this? You don't mind if I call you
one.
Keem, do you?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna call someone Keem.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Is the offer still there
Jesus
to happen?
Christ.
I mean,
if Phil is open to it?
I would say potentially,
Mother-
but not really, right? You know, I took
DSP.
Wings of Redemption and Boogie 2988, who were willing to work with me and understood this business opportunity.
Jesus
and I'm
Christ,
setting up a
man.
boxing match between the two of them, and I'm gonna break the internet with this. All right, this is a awesome opportunity for Wings, an awesome opportunity for Boogie. This is gonna be broadcasted on May 13th, and I haven't even announced this anywhere yet. This is an exclusive. It's gonna be free to watch.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be free
Man,
to
that's
watch.
so fucking dope.
And
Can I
Not
ask
even
a question?
fucking
Yeah, of
lying
course.
on that
Since
one.
I am the guest, right?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah, please ask. Yeah.
Keem, you know, again, I understand your reasoning here. You're saying I'm just making content people want to see, right?
All right.
Is there any line that you won't cross when it comes to content that you
Why-
think people want to see that you can make profit on?
Why
Do you
would
have
he
any kind of
not?
restraint? Do you ever feel that morally something is too far?
His
Because
fucking
I
morals,
personally
man.
and many others hear this about this boxing match coming up. Okay, now let me give you my perspective. Okay,
okay.
Wings of Redemption, Boogie, two desperate guys. We all
Dude.
know they're down on their luck. They could definitely use some money, right?
Oh,
We all know
he's
this.
down on
yes.
their
We
luck
project
and
that to
could
the
use
internet.
some money. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
both
Oh my god.
Technically, from what we can see and understand, they're kind of unhealthy. Maybe not. Who knows? But you only know what they project, correct?
Decently healthy, I
Do
think.
you not
maybe.
feel that having two people
Maybe
like
not.
this,
Fair
overweight,
enough.
possibly unhealthy, doing a boxing match against each other so that everyone on the internet can laugh?
Let's see, two unhealthy people doing a boxing match, getting in like cardio and stuff. Don't know. Let's see.
Could possibly, just possibly, be either putting them in harm's way or maybe be considered morally reprehensible because of the repercussions that could happen during this match.
Do you not think they're
But-
adults that they can make their own decisions, though, Phil?
That's
I'm
fine.
just
I mean,
curious.
anyone can make their own decisions. That's
I'm
fine.
sorry, Kim. Please answer them.
Let me respond. All right. Every single influencer
Dude,
boxer,
this is so
whether
fucked
they're
up.
healthy or not, is putting themselves in harm's way for entertainment. They're all warriors, and they all deserve respect. Wings of Redemption and
he's so
Boogie
good.
haven't gotten any respect. In fact, it's disrespect. Very similar to you.
He's
all
so
right?
good, man.
And by doing this, they will get respect, whether people laugh or not. They are going to get respect
Dude,
for
I'll
jumping in that ring.
fucking
But you mentioned that they're
jump
unhealthy.
through
Of
hoops
course
or
they're
whatever.
unhealthy.
Fuck, man.
But I can
it's
tell you
tough.
right now, behind the scenes, and
Well,
nobody
it's
knows
tough.
this, both of them have actively already lost weight training for this fight. This is a
Nice.
positive thing in both of their lives.
It's
And
tough.
I don't think either one of them have the ability
It's
to
tough.
seriously hurt the other. Do you? Do you think they're in real danger
Okay.
by fighting each other? I think these are equal opponents.
This is not a serious boxing match, Keem. They're not boxers. They don't know anything about boxing.
They
These two
know
overweight guys
about
that are
their
gonna go at it, swinging,
life.
you know,
Are you going to
anything can
watch?
happen. No.
Yes, you are.
No,
yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
I
No,
don't watch
he
that
will.
crap.
He
I don't
will.
watch
But
your crap.
Phil,
Get out of your
Phil,
mouth.
you
I
know,
don't
you know who
believe
is, you know who is gonna watch it, Phil?
Everyone else.
Yes,
Great answer.
every
That's exactly what I
fucking
would've
person
said.
ever.
I just don't believe you. It really comes down to what I just
not
said a
gonna
little
watch
while
it, dude.
ago. When I look at like making content for the internet,
He just started a reaction channel. How's he not going to watch this when it's going to be the most reacted thing to on the internet? He will do it. He will do it.
and doing stuff like this,
Fucking will
my
do it.
question is, will this serve viewers? And I know it will. I know so many people are going to tune in. I know so many people want to see this.
Yep.
And I don't believe you when you say you're not going to watch this. I
I
think you are
Do
going to watch
not
this.
either. 100%
So
Phil-
mistaken. You have known
Phil-
nothing about me then, dude.
Well, let's ask this, Phil.
So
and
he
this-
knows
and this
nothing.
is just-
Okay, here's the thing. He knows nothing about the internet, or he's going to watch it. One of the two. And he's been on here for what, 10 years, he says? Let's see.
My morbid curiosity.
Fair enough.
If there was an opportunity for you, Phil, to do something physical, box, whatever, I don't know, whatever it may be, that was a kind of
Shit,
a
I'd
YouTuber
box.
versus YouTuber
Ooh.
opportunity.
Could
would
you
Would
imagine
you be open to that?
having
Open
glare?
to anything like that?
Would you
Do it.
even?
No.
That's
No,
not what I'm
nobody
about.
would.
I'm on the internet to share my passion for games.
Get out of here,
Comfortable
Phil.
social interaction with the
Fucking out of here,
viewers, my
man.
fans, whatever you wanna
No.
call them. I'm not here to make a mockery of myself or,
Dude.
you know, do a publicity stunt. I don't do that kind of stuff. You
Man, it's life. You do whatever the fuck comes at you, man.
know? No, people will say I do, whatever. It's your perspective. From my perspective, I just want to be in my lane with my viewers, doing a good, fun stuff. I have
But he is like super in debt, but he won't take the 50K.
no aspirations of grandeur or anything like that.
Kind of aspirations of getting out of debt and bankruptcy. No, am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
I don't want to blow up because I did a stupid internet boxing match with someone. You know, it's so stupid to me. Immature.
That's fine,
honestly.
Phil. If I could
There.
finish why I'm frustrated and explaining myself.
No,
because like
and he should.
this all started with me
Oh,
retiring
man.
and you having, you know, a bad opinion on me, and then us having that metaphor of,
Right.
you know, you being on level 1. Like I really
Hmm.
did retire like a year ago. I pretty much did retire. Now I'm
Sure.
doing DLC, but I'm not paying for the
It's
DLC. The DLC is
yeah.
paying me. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm doing more and more
Right.
and more and more stuff in this space because I just love it so much. And it
Why
comes from a
wouldn't you,
place
man?
of you absolutely
YouTube.
loving
Good
what
for
you
him.
do and loving these video games. I don't. You know who else likes video games?
Me.
Wings and Boogie.
Dude,
You don't
me.
think the
I
three
love
of you
fucking
on a
video
podcast
games.
would be a good thing? You guys talking about games, giving your opinions, talking
Yeah.
about current events and whatnot. You don't.
What
You
about
don't think that's
nobody
a
on a
positive thing?
I just
podcast?
said right here on the show, I would love to do a show with those guys.
No,
I'm
no,
friendly with them.
no. That's a fucking lie.
Behind
So-
the scenes, I have conversations.
So when I couldn't get a hold of you and I called you multiple times, it wasn't once and you ignored. It was multiple times. I kept calling, I kept DMing you, and you said, "Oh, I'm streaming now," and da da da. A couple
Sure.
of weeks went by.
By the way, that's
And-
false what he's saying, but I'll let him keep going. It's fine. Whatever. Believe it as
Uh,
fact, you know.
No. We want to hear your perspective. That's what we're doing here.
Did he not call you multiple times?
He called me at least once, maybe twice, but I think it was just once.
So
It could've been
multiple.
twice. He
The
called-
amount of times that you've said during this interview that you don't really remember is shocking.
Because I don't document this stuff. Why do I?
But how
can
could you
say with
not?
such certainty that it wasn't you, or that he
Right.
didn't call, or that all this thing?
fucking exactly, man.
I'm just calling it out. Or, you know, I'm not trying to come at you, but I've just noticed that a lot. So now
That's
you
fine.
say actually he
Right.
called maybe twice. Could it have been 3 times?
Bro, like,
Could it have
come
been 4
on,
times?
It
man.
definitely
You
wasn't
didn't even
3 or
notice?
4. It was 1 or 2. It
How do I
definitely
know?
wasn't 3 or 4.
So
I'm
multiple.
just, you know,
Okay.
Well,
I
regardless,
specifically remember when he called me during a stream, and I'm like, "Who's calling me?" And then when I went on a break, I opened my phone. I'm like, "This must be him," because I don't have his phone number. I'm assuming this must be him because of you get
Dude,
locations tied to phone numbers or whatever. And I'm like,
How-
"Why is he
how
calling me
can
when I
you
gave him
not?
a specific
bro, like, I want to talk to him and be like, dude,
times to call me? He's calling me when I said I was busy."
But even
he
then,
has
Phil,
so many
Phil,
opportunities.
You may be busy,
So
but
annoying.
there's a call worth potentially 50 grand plus
Yeah.
more on the
Thank
backside
you.
of this.
Thank
that
you,
could take
Stuttering Craig.
10 minutes. I mean,
Change your life.
and once again, your true fans will understand. Look, I had to get on a phone call. This is a
Dude,
really
man.
important business call. I appreciate you guys, and you know what? They're gonna stay there with you. They're gonna stay there watching because they want to know what's happening. They want to know
He's
more
not
about
wrong,
this. Like,
man.
the idea
He's
of not taking a
not.
call just because you're streaming, like you're
I want to make another like, tweet out there, but it
fans
wouldn't be
will
worth it,
understand that,
you know?
man.
No, and
Wouldn't
again, I
even
didn't
be
even know
worth
that was
it.
him. I didn't have his number. I'm checking after
Dude,
the
well
fact
then, like, call him back, bro.
during a break or whatever. But the fact
It's
that this
not
guy can't
worth
call me
it.
when I'm giving him the times to call was baffling to me. So first, he won't. The true
Dude,
interaction here,
Keemstar's.
I had to DM him. He
Sure.
wouldn't contact me. I had to DM him.
Oh my god, the dude is. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine.
He would not talk further in the DM about what this was until I demanded it. I'm like, dude, just tell me what you're talking about. To see
Demanded.
if I'm interested. I don't want to get on a call
Demanded.
with you unless you just say, what if he had said something I'm totally not interested in at all? I could say, no, we're not even bothering with it. He wouldn't. I had to like pull strings to
I just so disagree with all of that.
get him to even say, okay, I want you to be like a host on a show. And then he wouldn't even talk any further. He demanded a phone call. I give him my number. I give him the specific times to call.
Sure.
He calls the wrong times.
well,
right?
I
Guys,
mean,
guys,
according to
I
what I
just-
hear
Okay.
hold on, I just want to say this real quick. According to what I'm hearing from Keem, he had he was going to put up $150,000 to do a show with 3 guys. Like, that's a risk. That's him investing a lot of his income to try to help these guys, for including yourself.
Could you even imagine turning down 50K?
Wanting to do it over a phone call is like just that's nothing in comparison to what he's trying to do. All right,
Whatever,
I just need
man.
to say that,
And Phil, listen.
Do you
now
want to
that
know
we're-
why I don't like the phone call idea? Why I wanted it in writing? Would you like to know?
In just a
Why?
second,
Keem
Keith,
is-
sorry, go ahead.
Phil, now that we're talking about this and we're communicating for the first time back and forth, all right?
It's so
I can
funny,
tell
man.
just by how
So
you're reacting
funny.
and what you're saying back to me that you actually understand that this was a great opportunity.
Right.
And that's why we needed to be on the phone, is so we could actually communicate. We could hear each other's voice. We could
Right.
talk this thing out. You can ask me questions. The text conversation, the
okay.
emails back and forth.
Dude,
all right.
man.
That's not like really how business gets done. That's how contracts get done. That's how managers communicate back and forth and do deals. But like
Yeah.
when we're at the very beginning of an idea and
Sure.
we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with this business, it has to
Funny.
be like real communication back and forth in a phone call, like it is right now.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
why that's why it was so important for me to get on the phone with you.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you agree or disagree? Does it make sense to you, Phil?
Oh shit.
What I was going to say was
Sure.
the reason I wanted it in writing was very simple. All right. Again, you have to understand.
He's
Keem,
got a-
You have a lot of stuff that's said about you on the internet. You know that. We've agreed to that.
But
Right?
so do you.
Yeah, I'm so
Correct.
sick of hearing
Yeah,
that.
Well,
yeah,
well, if I'm
we're
gonna deal with this
all
guy, if I'm
sick of
gonna
it.
deal with this guy, if
Man.
I'm going to deal with this guy, I want our conversation in writing. Because
Dude, I gotta hear like Rich's response to this. I think it's gonna be the same as mine.
what's to stop me from
Could be
getting on the phone with
100%
having a
truth.
conversation, and the next thing I know, he completely lies about what we just talked about.
No, fuck that. Everyone knows that this is happening. He's not gonna, dude.
About to get drama on his content.
Phil, that's like me going to Craig. Like, hell no. I hear all this shit about Phil. I don't want him to come up here and
Thank
start fucking
you.
wanking it on the
Thank
show
you,
live.
Craig.
You know what I mean? That's like me believing
Or
what is on
Criggler,
the internet
Adam.
when I think this was actually
I don't even know Adam.
pretty.
but
It was
fuck him.
tough,
Like,
but it was a good
fair
show.
enough,
You know,
yeah.
and it was a chance for you to come clean and like really try to tackle some of the
He
shit
won't
that's
do
out
it
there.
though.
But it's like you're using
He
the
will
same
not do it.
kind of shit that people have been using against you, but you're
Yeah.
using against Keemstar.
Yep.
Doesn't make any
100%.
sense.
100%.
I don't listen. I don't
Yeah.
trust
You-
the
you
guy.
do
I just
hear it. You
don't.
do see
I don't
it, right?
trust him. I do
But-
not
but-
trust King.
But once again,
Dude. He's like, I don't trust Keem. But he's so much more successful. Like, whatever.
Know me. We've never
Right.
even talked.
How do you not trust the man when you're getting your information from the internet? The internet
Oh,
is not a
that's
real
so
place.
fucked up. It's so
I can tell
fucking
you
true.
this. I do business with the biggest content creators on this entire planet. All right. I
Dude,
don't
he's
just run
so
a show
true.
called Drama Alert. I develop video games. I represent YouTubers. I get them brand deals.
He's,
you know,
oh my
one,
god,
one of my companies
he is
represents
so
the
fucked.
biggest streamer on the planet. I have a long business history with FaZe, Mr. Beast. Like, where
Holy
like,
shit,
you don't know
man.
anything about me. You don't, right? But if we had a conversation and you got to learn about me and what I've done
Right.
and the business opportunities that I've created for
Hmm.
this industry for the last 15 years, your opinion of me would be wildly
something
different
else.
than
Sure.
you watching a drama documentary about me, something that
He's
you're
not
against.
wrong,
like, you know,
man.
this is blood
He's-
money.
It was
But
not a
that's where
drama
you got your
documentary.
information from.
It was.
about
It was
me.
It talked a lot positively about you. Why do you think I watched a drama video about you? That's not what I watched. at
So
all.
it talked positively about me, but by watching it, you had a negative
Yep.
view of me.
That's true.
That doesn't. It's
No,
not
I told
adding
you.
up.
I respect you immensely, but I don't know after all. It's not just that. There's other things too. Other people that have said things about you and their dealings with you. I have to
Dude.
kind of be protective of myself and my business and my
What?
family.
Dude.
Was there
Yeah.
ever?
I
Was
feel
there
there's
ever a
risk of being
story?
involved with you. I do. I feel there's a risk that I could be, hung out to dry.
Dude, he is so
I know
fucking
that there's
dumb.
multiple.
Oh my gosh. You are coming off so fucking stupid. No. You won't see this, but holy shit, dude. I feel really awful. I really do. Man,
Multiple
I
things
don't
that I've done
know.
wrong in my career, like a 1,000%. I have said outlandish things in the attempt of making entertainment and entertaining people.
Sure.
You know, in 2015, one of the biggest things,
Man.
my
It's
team
really
got a
bad.
story wrong, and I
Not
went on
great.
air with the story wrong and falsely accused someone of being a pedo. It was wrong identity. It wasn't even the same guy.
Yeah, I was there for that.
All right. You know, if you look at that story and actually look into it, the person that exposed Keemstar for that and brought that to the internet
man.
was Keemstar. I exposed myself for getting it wrong.
Man.
I right away tried to make, you know, it right with that guy, offer him.
I'm sorry, man. I've been following Keemstar. I don't like him like a lot, but he knows his shit. There's a reason he is who he is. Like, man.
20 grand. This is like
bro.
back in 2015. If you actually look into any of this stuff about me, you're going to see Keemstar saying wild effed up
It
stuff.
doesn't
and
matter,
he's
man.
definitely wrong.
It doesn't
But
matter.
you're going to see Keemstar making mistakes and trying to make amends for it if you actually take the time to look into it. Now, you're on this show asking these audience, this detractors, these gentlemen running this podcast to treat your story and what's said about you fair.
Right.
I should have gotten the same respect from you,
And
or at
you
least
didn't.
a respect to get a phone call, just so we could better know each other.
It didn't matter, bro.
But that
Go ahead,
didn't
Bill.
happen. And if I could finish, because I'm almost
Sure.
done
Yes, sir.
with representing, you know, my point in all this. I called him multiple times. I couldn't get a
And
hold of him. It rubbed me the wrong way right from the beginning when he was trying to send me to an email, which made no sense to me. And I think 2 weeks roughly went by.
I wouldn't have done it,
and
man. I just
went on
wouldn't have.
YouTube, and because I was looking up
I'd
DSP stuff,
I've done
you know,
whatever I
doing
did,
research
but
for the
fair enough.
podcast, the algorithm like sent his live stream in my feed, so I
Right.
tune into it.
Right. Like,
And
what do
I'm
you
telling
do,
you, the
man?
minute I tuned in, I saw Phil begging for money to pay rent and utilities, and I just lost it in his chat. I'm like, I cannot believe that like you're doing this right now. 2 weeks ago, I was trying to get a hold of you, offering you the greatest
50K,
opportunity
man.
you've ever been offered in your entire career.
$50,000.
If this podcast
Half
was
of
a
my
success,
goddamn
all right, everyone in the chat
college tuition,
and,
man.
and you are looking at $50,000. It wouldn't be $50,000. This podcast would make millions. It would be a wild success. It would be a brand.
He doesn't
This
care.
is
He
something that
doesn't
would
care,
be
man.
clipped on
He just
TikTok,
doesn't. Doesn't matter, man.
YouTube Shorts, Instagram. People would talk about this, just like you're being clipped on your little live stream now, except for we would have an opportunity to monetize it.
Sure.
Phil, do you understand kind of the you know, obviously I think what Keem is saying, he has
Phil
this
doesn't
business
understand at
experience,
all.
right? He's
0 fucking
offered you an
percent, man.
opportunity. You turn the other way. But there's a lot of things that you're saying today. You're talking about you know, Keem
And
making
Phil
mistakes,
deals with that.
saying
But that's
things,
fair. That's
doing
fair. I
business the
think
wrong
that's fair.
way. That can also be said about yourself. And the things that you're saying are very. I mean, it's like holding a mirror up to yourself,
Right.
because I feel like there's actually a lot of similarities between Keemstar making mistakes. You've made mistakes.
I'm
Things that
not
we touched
trying
on
to,
during this
like-
podcast, right?
Whatever.
You do
I'm
understand
just saying.
the similarities between,
Where I offered
between
that.
what your argument is
fuck
for
me,
not
yeah.
wanting to work with
Right.
him, and the reason why you have so many detractors.
Sure. What I would say is the difference between me and Keith,
What would he say?
outside of wild amount of popularity difference,
Sure.
is that if you take a look at the body of work that I've done in the 15 years I've done it,
You-
all right, you would
He plays games that nobody cares about, just like I do. Fair enough. That's fair. He got started before me. I think I'm smarter than him. Not that that means anything to anyone, but I'm just saying, like, we could have a, conversation. Other than that, let's hear what he has to say. Okay.
Has Phil ever really outright with anything he's done actually concretely hurt someone?
Have I ever hurt somebody? No, question mark. I've been doing this for 8 years. I think I've been pretty cool to everyone, but nobody comes in here, so fair enough.
To the point where, like, wow, what a heinous person. People will say,
did they do that to Keemstar other than him outing himself and making up for his faux pas, as it were?
say that about Keem. They will say that about Keem, okay?
I disagree with that 100%.
When I have to make business decisions about who I'm going to associate with and who I'm not going to.
Sure. So if you have $100,000 on your table and you could have had that and cleared up your business transactions, who are we going to talk to? Fair enough, I guess.
That's a factor. And it's a moral factor.
Right.
It has nothing to do with Keem's business sense. Keem, you are a great businessman. Everyone knows that. I think you would actually run the podcast very, very well. I do. I would love to do this podcast with Boogie and Wings.
Yep.
I have a problem with you morally, dude, with the content you put out. I do.
Dude, fucking get rid of your fucking... Man, you're on the internet. Done. You done, skate, bro.
Let him respond. Let him respond to that.
Listen, you just said that you've never hurt anyone, right? And you talking trash doesn't hurt me. That's just an opportunity, right? But when you treated me the way you did behind the scenes, this sounds like bullshit coming from me, but you hurt me. I was offended.
Yeah.
I was hurt. Like, why
and
are you
he's
treating
laughing,
me like
man.
this?
Dude, bro, he's laughing. Bro, dude. Dude, DSP, and I'm gonna get blocked or whatever. Get it? But game, dude, Keemstar's never gonna see this. I think that's fair. Said he got hurt behind the scenes. You fucking laugh, man. Like, fuck off, bro. I was on your side. Like, and I was, like I am, like who am I? And, I mean, like, who the fuck am I? But, bro, nah. Like, fuck off. Oh, man. Can't do it. Can't be behind you. Sorry, like I can't. This is fucked up.
Why can't you treat me like a man and why can't we have a conversation? If you came to the conclusion that no, I don't want to do this isn't right for me, that's fine. But you really showed me no respect at all. It was so disrespectful how you were treating me, making me email. I have to call at a certain time. I'm calling and you're not answering the phone. And then when people were asking, your fans asking online, why didn't you do this podcast with Keem? During this whole time, I forgot to mention this, he was still talking bad about me publicly.
Keem, you just said it. Like, just what you just described is probably the main reason I have a problem with you. You are someone who has no self-awareness, and you think that you're the most important thing. You tweeted on your Twitter that I should have contacted you about a business opportunity. No one does that. They contact the person about the business opportunity directly.
We all do it. We all
everyone.
do it.
Yeah,
It's the internet, Phil.
Phil, it's
Like,
the internet, man.
like
Yeah.
you said you've been doing this for 15 years, but like,
Shit,
do you not
King.
understand the way algorithms work, the way anger is addictive, and how people are hooked on crazy shit? Go ahead.
I want no part of that drama. I don't
Phil,
want to be
Phil,
on a
Phil, from-
podcast that is going to be about that. I don't want to be involved with someone.
That's not what he was.
he-
I don't even know
just
what the
watched
podcast was going to be
all.
about.
He's being egomaniacal. I have to just listen
Phil,
to what you
I'm
said.
not.
But
King,
Phil,
you just said my whole
you
life should have stopped
don't-
because you wanted to contact me. Really?
I did
My
not say
whole
that.
life. You
No,
just
he
said
didn't say that.
answer
I
the
did
call
not
at
say
any
that.
time.
Phil,
Even though I gave you the times to
awful.
call.
Can
Answer
I
the
give
call
you
at
some
any time at
context?
all.
Can I give you some context? From the time I wake
I feel
up to the
bad
time I
for
go to
him,
bed,
man. I
every
do.
single day, I talk
Legit,
to at
man.
least 20 different content creators.
I feel
This
bad.
is true. This is not an exaggeration. You know, I run an influencer boxing, happy
Sure,
punch. We represent
dude.
fighters that do boxing.
It's
I
not-
have all my staff. I have YouTubers and content creators that we
Sure,
represent
like,
business-wise with brand
I
deals and
get
stuff
it,
like
right.
that. And then I run Trauma Alert, right? So I have to get on the phone with different content creators to
I don't
validate
think
stories
King
or get people's
does
takes so I can,
Drama Alert anymore,
inject that into
though.
the story to make sure that like what I'm reporting and what I'm talking about is accurate and have a full perspective, right?
Oh, man.
How all this business operates, right, between content creator and content creator is like Twitter DMs. It's like a tweet, yo,
He
DM me.
doesn't
Yo, let's hop on
care,
a phone call.
though, bro.
When we're
Like,
talking about contracts and stuff,
doesn't.
then you have lawyers, you have managers, they're in emails, emailing each other back and forth. But the content creators, which we are both content creators, we are on the same level. I'm not higher than you, you're not higher than me. We have a mutual
Right,
respect as
like-
content creators. We should be able to be
Let's
in Twitter
say-
DMs and then get on a phone call. And you didn't treat me like that. You treated me like dirt. This is not about me thinking I'm God. This is about how you treated me in those Twitter DMs.
Oh, man, like,
Keem, I gave you the times to call. You called at different times, and we never had another interaction ever again. How was I disrespectful to you?
So
I just,
when they ask me if is this opportunity still available, when I say maybe because like I don't know how I can work
Anything.
with you. You are very, very difficult to work with, to even communicate
anything.
with, firsthand.
I'm done.
Because I didn't drop everything to talk to you, I'm difficult to communicate with.
True.
Even though I have
Oh,
What are you
holy-
dropping?
publicly listed ways to contact
What-
me.
Please explain to me what you're dropping. Like, what
He's
is
like
so important that's
school.
happening that you can't get on a phone call with me?
My
Everything.
work, my job. I'm here 6 days a week,
Bro.
full-time streaming to make a
But
living.
this job that I'm about to offer you would
No,
pay
you-
wildly
you
more and
don't.
solve all these problems that you have going on.
First of all, you don't know what it's going to solve. That's a huge assumption. Second of all, I didn't know what the thing was because you never told me. You didn't call at the time you were
didn't-
supposed to.
Didn't
We're
Boogie
going
give
in a
you?
We are
give
going
you-
in a loop. You're
Yeah.
right.
It's happened a lot on this episode so far.
Right. So look, I think let's leave it here, right? A bridge has been gapped. You know, we brought a bridge together, right? I don't know if something's going to come from this with Keem and Phil, and there's obviously still friction there, and that's fine. But I'm glad you guys had an opportunity to talk, and I think more than anything,
Bro, he doesn't even fucking
you're
know,
learning
man.
more about business in 2022, 2023, and how interactions, and the importance of
he
being quick and
doesn't-
nimble and things like that along here, because that's in reality that's how business works now. So
Let me put it this
Before-
way: if it
like,
weren't,
man,
Keem,
man.
again, I already had a negative association.
I
with him.
really
He
don't
is-
know,
I had
man.
really, very little interest in doing any work with him. If it was someone else, maybe I would have. But that's the association I had. I had a moral issue working with the guy, so it wasn't a big deal to me that he was reaching out
It's,
to me.
oh my
Before I
god.
leave, because
The
I'm pretty much
guy.
done, I've expressed everything that I want.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
Can I give you some criticism?
Phil, is that okay?
Yeah, because I came in saying that I'd be respectful and I wouldn't dunk on you or any of that stuff, but I do have some criticism that I
Bro.
desperately want to express.
I have so much.
As long as it's
I've already
respectful,
done it,
it's not,
man.
you know.
I'm gonna do this in the most respectful way, and then I'll go. And of course, you can respond. But I
Could you
don't
even
condone
imagine?
people harassing you, people doxing you, people going
No,
into
yeah,
your
of course
your
not.
private,
100 fucking percent.
life
Don't
and doing all
don't
this
do
horrible
that,
stuff that they've
like,
done.
at all.
But I believe the reason why this has happened is because people don't trust you. You don't come across as trustworthy. So when you're on stream and you're asking to pay utilities and rent and all that stuff, the audience is getting frustrated
I don't
and
know,
they look
man.
at you like you're a scammer and they want to know where this money is going. Well, how is he
I
always in this
kinda
situation?
do.
What is he spending his money on? And that is the
And
motivation to dive in.
So what's happened is, okay, as I've listened to this interview, I've like tweeted him. He's gonna block it. It's fine. Like nothing about this will go anywhere, and I'm completely like cognizant of all of this. And I just Astrophysics, NASA bat, yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, and then oh my gosh, okay, Astrophysicist. He like they call me DSP. The Keem has no self-awareness, bro. I've just lost all self-respect. You don't care. I feel awful for you. This, bro. I give anything to what like you have. And he doesn't care. Like I'm watching right now. I mean, you know, if I'm like misrepresenting him, he's not. I've been watching Keem forever, man. Like Keem fucked up. Fair enough. He owned it, and I own it.
Into your personal life.
Whatever, man.
You had an opportunity on this show, and I watched it,
you know,
to just pull up the screenshot and show
Right?
the WWE account.
Like,
And you didn't do it. Your internet
I
cut
mean,
off. At
okay.
that point, when your internet cut off and you were DDoSed and you were gone from the stream, the opportunity is now gone.
pretty fucked
It's gone.
up. Don't know.
Because while your internet was out, you could have made a fake screenshot.
Right.
You're never, ever going to be able to prove what your WWE account was or is ever again, because people will say he just photoshopped it. He just
I
did it.
don't know.
You're never going to be able to prove that.
It's I don't know if I agree with Keem on that. Phil could, you know, put his WWE account up. Fair enough.
But anyway,
You had one opportunity to do
Right.
it right away with these guys.
Yeah, and
that was
it
it, and you didn't take advantage
kinda
of it,
fucked
because
up. Fair
I
enough.
personally, watching it, and so did the audience, thought that you were lying. If you
Sure.
are lying, if it is true,
Right.
and you're not being honest, if I were you, this is the best advice I could give you, right? Is just be like, look, this was my account. This is that. I would
Sure.
ask for a clean slate, and I would do things
I
different,
just
because this
and I am gonna
restarting
get
level
so
one over
fucking
and
banned from
over and
DSP
over again
gaming.
is the root of all your problems, if that makes any sense.
Man,
I appreciate
he
it.
just doesn't
It's
know,
not-
man.
I'm not going to do that.
He just doesn't know. And god damn him. Like really
I
though.
appreciate the input. If it were true, I would fess up to it.
Watch the full 5-hour Dark Side Phil interview and hit the subscribe button in the center of your screen to never miss
Sure.
a live episode of
I mean, hey man, you got me. You got me. I
Anytime
am
there's a big announcement, there's always some grandiose trailer with
Bro,
great
I'm
stock
down.
footage and over-the-top music
like
and
call me out, bro.
voiceover.
Side scroller.
So
Oh
that's
my
what I
gosh.
did, and I made it the most cringy thing I could possibly do to announce the return of
It's
my friend.
good. I don't know, interviewer. I don't know.
After
Fuck it.
decades of prosperity,
Uh-huh.
mid 2010s,
How to solve 5 to the x minus 4 equals 0. What is it? 5. Hold on. 5 to the x minus 4. Okay, 5 to the x plus 4. Do log 5 to the x, log 5 to the 4?
Hello everyone, welcome
Question
back.
mark?
Today we have
Don't know.
an interesting equation, tricky
Yeah.
equation because
Oh,
of
yeah,
over x
very
minus 4
tricky.
equal to 0. So this
Right.
is exponential equation. How can you solve it? And first this equation is really
Or-
hard because this looks like exponential equation. But take a look.
Right.
If we bring this 4 on the right, what we will have? We will have an interesting case. We will have 5
Sure.
to the power x equal to 4.
4, which
And
is what I
this is
said.
our logarithm definition.
4.
If we take log from both of the side, what we will have?
Right.
We will have log
Log 5.
5 to the power x.
X,
And
yes.
on the right, we will have log.
Well, it's log
4. So
5x.
this is our log definition. And take
Weird.
this x jump right here because
Right.
of the log property. Jump right here. So what we'll have? We will have x log 5 equal to log 4.
I,
So take a look.
Sure.
If we dividing both sides by log 5, what we'll have? We will have our answers that our x equal to log 4 dividing by log 5.
I think
this will
that's
be
what
our
I
answer.
said.
Let's find this answer approximately. So what we'll have? Our log 4 equal to approximately equal to 0.6, and on the denominator we will have approximately equal 0.7. And if we divide in all of these, what we'll have? If we divide in 0.6 by 0.7, we'll have
Without
our
a
answer, so
calculator,
our x
fair enough.
is approximately equal to 0.886, and this will be our answer. And it's look like that because
Sure.
our x cannot be.
Okay, well, there you go. Pretty funny. I will be right back. I am not going to delete my whatever build Instagram detractor videos. I don't think they are. I watched everything. I was on Phil's side, but didn't watch Keem's stuff, and Phil will inevitably say I was at his side, but I'm not, so question mark, I don't know. I will be back maybe in like an hour, question mark, I don't know. Okay, so I will see you in a little while. True story. Bye.